Hi, welcome to Auntie No's Kitchen. And for those of you that have decided to come back, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm so happy to see you guys. Thank you for your love and support. And if you would like, hit that like button and hit that notification button if you please. So every time I upload, you get to know and you get to see my recipe. Yeah, I got jungle fever today, guys. Got my whatever animal this is, I don't know. It's an animal. Got my animal print turban, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. So today I'm going to make one of my husband's favorite. It's a big time favorite. See, he has his own little cookbook that I made for him. Says Skip's favorites. These are all his favorite dishes that he loves. So today I'm going to make South Coca-Cola pork loin. So give me a moment. I'll I'll tell you what the ingredients are because it's been marinating in that marinade for overnight, because it has to marinate 12 to 24 hours. So it's been marinating all that goodness. So give me a moment and we'll get started. Okay, my friends. Now, again, here's my marinated pork loin. I'm going to go over the ingredients of this pork loin. So, but the thing about this, the marinade recipe is long. I am unable to type that in description. But, you know, as always, I take my time and I go over each ingredient slowly so you all can catch it. Okay, the first thing we're going to need for the marinade, you're going to need 1/4 cup of soy sauce for the marinade. This is for the marinade. 1/4 cup of soy sauce. 1 cup of regular Coca-Cola, not Coke Zero, not Diet Coke. It has to be straight Coca-Cola. That's 1 cup of Coca-Cola. One half cup of dark brown sugar, not light brown. Make sure it's dark brown sugar. 1/2 cup of dark brown sugar. 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. 3 tablespoons of oil. Any oil that you want to use. You can use olive oil. You can use vegetable oil. I use olive oil. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Of any oil of your choice. Two tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I always have trouble with that word. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. 1/3 cup of ketchup. 1/3 cup of ketchup. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. 1 tablespoon of ground mustard, or you may see it as labeled as dry mustard. 1 tablespoon is 1 tablespoon of ground mustard. 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. That's 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. 1 teaspoon of thyme. 1 teaspoon of thyme. the flakes. Now, if you don't have the flakes, you can't find the flakes, you can add a teaspoon of the ground thyme. Okay. Now, hope you got all of those ingredients, guys. Now, if you need me to go over them again, just roll back the video. Okay, now this pork loin is 5 pounds. I buy a whole pork loin from Sam's, and I split it in half and freeze them. So I'm going to take this pork loin. It's been marinating for over 12 hours. I'm going to take this out of the bag, and I'm going to show you what I do. Now, to make sure I get all the juices and things that I want from that, I had to see which knife I wanted to use. What I do, because to me, if I bake it whole like that, all my juices won't get involved, won't get in there. So what I do, this is how I do it. I slice it because he likes it sliced. And I lay it in the pan. It'll get even up. The pan won't fall over. Now, if you was going to just put it in there whole, you would put it in fat side up. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to go ahead and slice them. Let's turn them into basically loin chops. And throw this little middle one in the middle. My oven is preheating to 350. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add a little salt and pepper. Using my pink Himalayan salt. And so, what I'm also going to do, I'm going to take about a third cup of that marinade and pour it in here. because I don't want to cover the chops in it, because I need the glaze is what's going to cover it. Oh, hush. Take about a cup of water and get it in there. So move that around. Make sure you got enough. You don't need a lot of water because it's going to make drippings. You don't need a lot of water. Meanwhile, I'll go get a cover. Okay, had to go get a top. So I'm going to cover this and let this bake. Now, if you was baking it whole and you put the whole loin in, or this whole half loin in, and you put it fat down, it's up to you whether or not you cover it or not. But if you do, and when you want to slice it, and when it's whole and cooked, slice it against the grain. If the grain is going up like that, you slice it straight. Don't, you slice it this way. If the grain is vertical, you slice it horizontal. If the grain of the meat is horizontal, you slice it vertical. So this is going to go in the oven for about an hour and a half, and then I'll return and we'll do the glaze. So see you guys in a little bit, but for me about an hour and a half. Talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, they've been in here an hour, 15 minutes. So I'm going to flip them over. They're not done yet, my friends. They smell so good. Ooh, hot. Even gonna flip this little piggy. Gonna go ahead and salt and pepper that side. And while this is in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the glaze. You have to slow cook these, cook the pork loin. You can't rush your pork loin. You have to slow cook it. So I'm going to put this back in the oven, and then I'm going to work on our glaze. So they give me a moment. I get everything we need. Okay. This is how I remember my ingredients. I put them on cue cards, because I can't remember everything that goes into all the stuff that I cook. Okay, all right. For the glaze, you would need 2/3 cups of Coca-Cola. Remember what I said, regular Coca-Cola, no Coke Zero, no Diet Coke. It has to be straight Coca-Cola for the glaze. 2/3 cups of Coca-Cola. And you're going to pour it in your saucepan. Get this out the way so I don't get it confused. 1/3 cup of balsamic vinegar. Not apple cider, not white vinegar. Balsamic vinegar. 1/3 cup. You're going to need 1 cup of dark brown sugar. One half teaspoon of dry mustard. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to 2 tablespoons of water, which you will set aside until later. Then we're going to heat all this up and get this all mixed together. We're going to use a whisk. When making glazes and sauces, use a whisk. It works better. Don't turn your heat up too high. You don't want it too low. You don't want it too high. It's just like a low medium. So you're going to stir this up, whisk it together to make sure that brown sugar and that dry mustard is incorporated in here. And I'm going to have to stand here and watch. Can't go anywhere. I got to stand here and watch this. So that's why my little housekeeping is going to go over here. Since my cornstarch is set to the side, you know, it'll settle in the bottom while I wait to use it. So I stir it occasionally, no matter what kind of spoon you stir it with. And it doesn't look like it's a lot of glaze, but it is. And what he likes that extra glaze because he likes to dip his meat in it as he eats it. Even though it'll be glazed on the top of the meat, he likes that extra glaze that'll be in the pan. Because I'm not gonna use the juices from that pan. I'm gonna pour that out. It's raining here. It's just a little chilly for me, but I hope you guys are having some good weather out there. Now I'm all up in my jungle where I should have some sunshine. But I guess this super wise cat can't get sunshine. She just have to settle for whatever the good Lord gives her. Hope you guys are having a good day. I see this is starting to simmer on the sides, which is a great sign. And you can really smell that balsamic vinegar. And you see it's got a slight thickness to it already. More like a slight syrupy thickness, slight syrupy thickness. Guys, you just don't know. I really love cooking, and this YouTube channel has brought me so much joy. I really enjoy. I get so excited when I'm going to do an upload, because what I cook for them, I use it as my upload. But some things I'm going to be preparing myself for me. My food's not exciting. Yeah, my food's not exciting. But I make it exciting. I most certainly do. Hold on, guys. All right, got this to a boil. Turn this down to really super low. Now, if this cornstarch doesn't bring it to the thickness that I want, I'll just add a little more. Stir that in. And if it's too thick, I'll thin it out with a little Coca-Cola. Because I don't want it like jelly. Now I don't want it like jam. I want it like butter. So I'm going to let this thicken up some. So hold on one second, my friends. See, guys, this is the glaze that I wanted. Let me get a brush and show you guys. This is what I wanted. See how it cleans to the brush? This is what you're looking for. Something that cleans. This is it. So I'm going to set this to the side. And it's going to cool down, but that's okay. It's going to even get in probably a slight more thicker, but that is okay. I just put a couple of tablespoons of Coca-Cola in and it thin it out, not water. I thin it out with Coca-Cola. Waiting on my kettle to whistle. I want some hot cocoa. So hold on, guys, and we'll get back once they finish. We'll start basting. Okay, my friends, the pork chops are done. See how tender they are? They're not dry. Look at that. Not dry at all. And cut the end of another one. They're so tender. So tender. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drain this out and we are going to baste them. Drain this out, some of this rather. And we are going to baste. Have my baste here, still warm. Baste them. And I'm going to broil them with the base on them, and then I'm going to come back and put another layer of glaze on them. But I'm going to finish basting this, and then it's going to go under the broiler. My oven on broil. So they took a total of 2 hours to cook. So you know why they cook and everything. I go look at my favorite crime shows. Let me make sure I get a good enough coating on there. Good glaze on here. So these are going. I'm put these under my broiler, and I'll be right back. Look, guys, look at the whatever that word is, caramelization. Gonna throw another thing of glaze on there, and you see how it sticks better because that first layer has been caramelized. I brought out my little friend over here to broil the top layer. Brought out my little friend. I'm gonna have to reload. About empty. Hope I have enough to get through this. Gotta load another can. Come on, baby. Stay strong for mama. Need you to stay strong for mama. I love this thing. I use it for my hams. That's the main reason I got it for my hams. All right, my friends, voila. This is it. This is it. And so what I do, I'm going to place this in a bowl and put all this extra glaze will go in a separate bowl. So when he gets this pork loin, he'll be able to get some of that extra glaze and eat it with this. Thank you guys for tuning in for the South Coca-Cola pork loin. It tastes really good. I think you'll enjoy it. So let me give my final thoughts. Again, thank you for joining in, and we were a success in making the South Coca-Cola pork loin. Now, thank you. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe button, please. And if you hit that bell, you'll get notified when I make an upload. And to all of you, I appreciate all of your love, your support, and your nice comments. Hugs to you. Kisses to all of you. Love you all. Until the next upload, talk to you later. Or shall I say, see you later, talk to you later. Be you, but be great being you. Bye.